Hey guys, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, I want to cover 3 myths about getting paid to record or mix out of your home studio. So a while back, I did a video, I don't know how long ago, on how to get paid to record and mix. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I talk about the 4 stages that every freelancer has to go through to getting paid, to how to start charging from doing free work, how do you start raising your rates, just sort of the broad view of where you're going to have to go as a freelancer. So go watch that. I'll put the link right up there. And then come back here. I think in talking to a lot of people, because I talk to people every single week, right? I run a website about home recording. I train people. I have a lot of students that follow all these free videos, a lot of the paid videos, the more in-depth stuff, just commenting on blog posts. So I get questions all the time. And they go something like this. How did you start your freelance business? How do I start charging? I don't feel like I'm good enough to charge. I don't know anything about business. I have all these questions. I just, and they end up not doing anything about it. I kind of want to talk about the 3 biggest myths that I hear all the time so I can dispel them for you and maybe encourage you to consider freelancing. Not everyone needs to do this. Having a home studio is just fun in and of itself. So if that's you, you just want to record your own music, that's exactly why the Recording Revolution exists. That's why this channel exists with hundreds and hundreds of videos just to help you make better music now. But a lot of you really should and can consider charging for your work, probably more than you think. So let's just hit the myths real quick and we'll take it from there. Myth number 1, I have to be the best to charge to record or mix. Or a slight variant would be I have to be really, really good to charge to record or mix. Wrong. You do not. Now, should you be a really, really bad audio engineer and charge people? No, you should do good work. I'm all about doing good work, working hard, adding value to people's lives. But the myth is that you have to be at a certain level in order to charge. And everyone has a different idea of what that level is. Everyone I talk to, they have a whole different ballgame of, oh yeah, you need to have a degree in audio to charge. Or you need to have done an internship at a big studio. Or you need to have mixes that sound like this. It's all subjective. It's all made up. Okay? If you can record and mix better than somebody else, and they are willing to pay someone to help them, and you can do what they need you to do, guess what? You can charge them to record or mix. It's really simple. You do not have to be the best to add value to people's lives. You do not have to be the best to offer a service that is valuable to someone, okay? You're not scamming them because they can look at your work, listen to your work, and then determine if you're good enough in their eyes. They may not be able to do that themselves, so they're going to hire you. They may be able to do it themselves, but they don't have time, so they're going to hire you. They may be able to do it themselves, they may have time to do it, but they just may not like it as much as you do, so they will hire you. It's like any other service. Do you think that I'm the best? I hope not, because man, I'm not even close. Do I charge people to record and mix? Yes, all the time. Now, do I start charging people once I got a little bit bigger with the Recording Revolution and had more acclaim or whatever that is? No. I've been doing this for over a decade. I started in my college dorm room when I was taking audio classes and didn't know anything about recording. I had Pro Tools, I had a little inbox, and I had a little old iBook. Yes, before they were called MacBooks, when they were called iBooks. It was a severely underpowered computer. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a microphone, and I had a DAW, and I had a desire to record people's recitals for the music program there, record demos for musicians in the School of Music, record anything and everything. And I was a guy that had something that nobody else had, a little bit of gear, a little bit of drive to record, and I didn't charge a whole lot, but I was excited because I was a college student making money off my home studio. You can start where you are right now. You will only get better, and then you'll be able to charge more, and you'll feel more confident, and you'll get more clients, but that doesn't mean you can't start. You don't have to be the best to do freelance recording or mixing or mastering. Myth number 2. I don't know all about the business side of things, and so I can't really run a business. I'm an artist. I'm not a business person. I don't want to crunch numbers and pay taxes and do accounting. I just want to record and mix. I get that. That's an excuse for not leveraging your skill that has value. You're just afraid, and I understand that. I didn't know anything about business. I got in this for music. That's why I even do the Recording Revolution, because 95% of what I put out here is free. If you're watching these videos, then it's because it's free. I do this because I literally love it, okay? I didn't really ever want to start a business, but I wanted to record, and when I realized that I could charge people because I had a service that was valuable, I wanted to get better at my work and my craft, and I also wanted to learn how to better run a business because I didn't know anything about paying my taxes and investing in my business well and keeping the books and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know if I needed to incorporate or make an LLC or become a company or stay a sole proprietor. I didn't know any of that stuff. And that is okay because guess what? We're just musicians, we're artists. So the myth, though, is that you have to somehow become some business expert and it takes a lot of work. It just takes a lot of reading and a lot of patience with yourself and just an openness and willingness to embrace something that is not normal for you to help you do more of what you want to do, which is create more music and help more people. So if you don't feel like you're businessy, it's okay. It's something that can be learned. Just like mixing or recording isn't some God-given gift that only some people can do. I do believe that some people are more gifted and can do it better than others naturally, and it comes easier to people. But anybody can learn how to record and mix. It just takes time and practice. It's the same thing with the business stuff. So you can learn it. It's not too complicated. It's relatively straightforward. You just have to be willing to put in the work. Myth number 3, I don't have time to run a side business. I work full time, I go to school full time, I'm a stay-at-home parent, I have a lot of issues in my life right now. I don't have time to run a business. I hear this excuse all the time. And I call it an excuse because it's generally a statement made by people that would say something like, I would love to run a small freelance side business doing audio stuff if it weren't for the fact that I'm super busy. And to me, that says that you really want to do it, but you're giving yourself a way out because it's just a lot easier to not have to try something and fail. It's a lot easier to just do what you've always been doing. But underneath that statement, there's a subtext of, I wish I could do this. I really would love to try to make some money doing something I love. Even if you don't want to go full time, that's not what I'm talking about here. I have been doing part-time freelance recording and mixing for years. The last 4 or 5 years, I've been 100% full-time, but it wasn't that way for the first 6 or 7. I did it in college. I did it over the course of 2 or 3 jobs in the corporate world. So it's something that you can do on nights and weekends. Even if you only spend 5 hours a week, you can generate a nice amount of money on the side. It's really not that hard. The math is really simple, and I teach people to do this all the time. It doesn't take this massive commitment. So don't go to the extreme in your mind of, oh, I'm going to have to just become a business person. It's like anything you want to do. You can find the time. Do you have time to watch your favorite television program? Or go to the movies on the weekend? Or get out and ride your bike or go to the gym? Just replace some of that, or wake up a little earlier or go to bed a little bit later, or change your weekend schedule around to have 4 or 5 hours a week to work on your audio business. You can get a lot done, especially if you follow the recording revolution, because I like to work fast. I teach you how to record and mix fast. So time is never the best excuse if it's something you really want to do. If you genuinely just don't want to do it, no one's making you start a side business. But these 3 myths, the fact that you think you need to be the best to charge somebody for something, the fact that you think you need to be super businessy and know everything to even make this work, and the myth that you don't have time to do this, those are all just barriers that we love to throw in front of this so that we never have to try and fail. And I'm here to encourage you to remove those barriers, because if you have a skill that you've been working on, you're following this video, you're following this blog, you're following this channel, you obviously care about getting better at recording and mixing. You're probably a lot better than you were 12 months ago, and I guarantee you there's somebody that you know or are going to meet or have met through the internet that is not as good as you, and to them, your skill is worth money. They would pay you to do something for them that they cannot do themselves, or that you can do a lot faster for them. It's as simple as that. So if you want to do it, just start doing it. It might be messy, but you'll get better. I hope that helps, guys. If you want more information on this, I literally have been working for months on this course that I finally put out this week called the Audio Income Project. Now, this is a course that walks you through literally how to start a side business, and then how to run and long-term position yourself to have a real simple but thriving and profitable side business if you want to do recording or mixing or whatever. It's a 6-week course. I covered everything because I keep getting all the same questions and I can't keep answering them in email, so I just put it all there together. Everything from how to do your taxes, how to find your ideal client, how to know what your skill set is and your unique offering is, how to run a website and set up the perfect portfolio, how to get clients, how to know how much to charge, how to raise your rates, all the questions that I get, I just address them all. No, it's not free because it's really in-depth and it's really, really valuable, just like a lot of my in-depth products and courses. So I know a lot of you YouTubers just watch the free stuff and you've never bought any of my paid videos. That's okay. That's not what I'm asking you to do, but this is something that I'm letting you know about because I've never done anything like this on the business side of things. It's super, super valuable. I've made it super easy. I've basically given you an inside look to how I run my audio business top to bottom and how to set yourself up to not make stupid mistakes that I see a lot of people doing that run freelance businesses where they run them into the ground. They make money, but they're not really netting anything in the end because they don't know where they're going. They're working with the wrong type of clients. They're not charging enough. They're investing in the wrong things, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in more information on that, go to audioincome.com. I'll link to it at the bottom of the video and check it out. It's the Audio Income Project 6 weeks course. It's a lot of fun. People are joining it right now and having a good time. You can take it whenever you want. It doesn't have to be right now. It's not a live course. It's self-paced. And if you don't want to do that, or you're not really at that stage yet, or not really that interested, or don't have the money, just read a lot of good books and start your business today. You can start and learn as you go. The Audio Income Project will just get you there a lot faster. Thanks for tuning in. Go make some great music this week. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Have a good one.